There are days when you wake up and it feels like the whole world has already decided who you are, and you're not invited. The group chats are silent. The invitations never arrive. People talk around you, but not to you, and the more you try to fit in, the more invisible you feel. It's as if the universe has drawn a chalk line around you, and everyone else is on the other side. This ache, this weight, isn't a flaw. It's an ancient alarm in your nervous system that once equated belonging with survival. But today, you are not in the Stone Age. You will not die for being left out. And that knowledge is the first crack of light through the wall.
When nobody likes you, at least as far as you can tell, your mind becomes a courtroom. Every memory is an exhibit. Every misstep, a confession. You build a case against yourself with evidence you've been collecting for years. Maybe it's the awkward joke you told last week. Maybe it's the time someone didn't return your smile. But this is a biased trial. You are judge and jury, but you are also the accused, and no one ever wins. It's in that spiral that you have to remember. The stories you tell yourself about why you are unloved are not facts. They are interpretations. People's silence does not equal your failure. Their busyness is not a mirror of your worth. This is where you can begin to shift. If nobody likes you, then for once, you are free. Free of performance, free of masks, free of the endless negotiations we make to stay acceptable. Alone, you can sit with yourself and listen to the voice you've been drowning out with noise and scrolling and pretending. Who are you really when no one is clapping? Who do you become when no one is watching? Those are not questions of despair. They are questions of power. The person you meet in that silence is the person you were meant to build a life with. You don't have to keep dimming your light to fit into rooms that shrink you. Loneliness, though sharp, is also a teacher. It peels away the costumes. It forces you to draw your own outline instead of tracing someone else's. You start to discover what you actually enjoy, not just what looks good on social media. You start to create instead of consume. You start to cultivate self-respect, not because it earns likes, but because it feels like oxygen. This is the hidden gift of being unliked. You get your life back. Many of the people who altered history first walked the road of being ignored or ridiculed. Writers whose books sat unsold. Artists who died unknown. Activists who stood alone before crowds that hated them. What made them extraordinary was not a hunger for applause, but a fidelity to their own vision. They were misunderstood, but they kept going. They endured winters of invisibility until spring finally arrived. That same seed is in you. Being unliked does not make you invisible. It makes you free. It makes you dangerous in the best way. Dangerous to mediocrity, to conformity, to the smallness that comes from trying to please everyone. So if you are sitting in a quiet room thinking, "Nobody likes me," I want you to breathe. Breathe in the truth that your worth is not a vote. It is not a popularity contest. It is not the sum of hearts or follows. It is the way you rise each morning and keep moving, even when no one notices. It is the kindness you speak to yourself when no one else does. It is the fire you carry in your chest that no rejection can snuff out. You are not the absence of affection. You are a life unfolding. This season of solitude will not last forever, but while you are here, let it forge you. Let it teach you resilience. Let it give you a deeper empathy for others who feel invisible. Let it show you the difference between connection and performance. Because when you return to the world carrying that quiet strength, something shifts. People will feel it. They will be drawn to it. Not because you beg them to like you, but because you radiate authenticity. You'll attract the right ones at the right time, not through desperate effort, but through the gravity of self-respect. Hold your head high. You're not unliked. You're unfolding. You're not invisible. You're becoming. You're not behind. You're on the brink of discovering a life that doesn't depend on applause. And when you finally walk into a room as your true self, you won't need everyone to like you. You will be too busy living to keep score. This is your moment. Use it. Create. Learn. Rest. Build. Become. One day you'll look back on this time, the time you thought nobody liked you, and realize it was the season that saved you. It was the season that gave you back your own voice. It was the season you stopped being who the world wanted and started being who you are. You are not unloved. You are in the making.